So, boys, we're back, and we're getting off work at 1 o'clock. Let's go. Not a bad day. Did a pretty cool case today as well. Burr holes. So somebody had a buildup of blood inside their skull. So drilling into the skull and then releasing some blood. That was pretty cool. Don't do a lot of neuro or like a whole lot of brain stuff. But it was a pretty cool case that I don't usually get to do. So I just got off work. We are heading to the gym. Off work 2 hours early as well. And you guys know how I feel about getting off work early. It's a blessing. Pretty nice day out. Got the sun out, a few clouds. We're chilling. We're about to go. We're headed to the apartment right now. We're going to go overdose on L-citrulline. And then we got back day. Probably one of my favorite days, definitely. I don't know, there's something about getting a back pump that just makes you feel giant, right? I probably feel my biggest having a back pump, right? Like maybe chest, legs, not so much because you can't really tell. Your legs just hurt, you know? But like, I feel like a back pump, and you get a juicy back pump going, you just feel great, right? So back day on top of 8 grams of L-citrulline and creatine. Watch out. Welcome to the workout. Let's get after it. Same warm up that I'm usually doing. We're going to start with pull-ups. Actually, we're going to start with dead hangs. So probably like 2 minutes in total of dead hangs, just getting the shoulders loose before back day. And then we'll move on to the regular warm up, push-ups, pull-ups, planks, and then we'll also throw some band work in here and rolling out. That's how we'll get started. Ooh. 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 Elbow's not feeling bad. Although it's only the first set, so we got a minute, especially before we go heavy. My warm-up, same warm-up that I'm usually doing that I like doing, but I don't know, I'd recommend you do some warm-up that you enjoy doing. For me, I don't like hopping on a treadmill, I don't like walking, I don't like running. So that's what I do. We're doing 5 different exercises. Pull-ups, straight arm planks, push-ups, elbow planks, and then hanging leg raises. And we're doing 10 reps of everything that we're doing, so 50 reps in total, and we'll probably do 3 or 4 sets to start the workout. Ooh. 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 The way I'm counting my reps for the planks is just in through the nose and out through the mouth, and that's 1. So the first part of the workout, pretty fast just because I want to get blood going, right? Not too long of breaks in between these sets, probably like 30 seconds to a minute. Put our stuff away, and then we got rows. And I want to work for probably, 3 or 4 top sets, and got a straight bar, so we're going to go wide grip for now, and then we'll go underhand once I've hit at least 2 top sets. But still, just getting warmed up right now. When I'm using a straight bar and I got a wide grip, I'm pulling pretty high to start. I'm pulling basically to my chest line. In comparison to when I have like the other handle, I'm doing an underhand grip, I'm pulling more to my belly button. So this is what I'm talking about, okay? Like if I do an underhand grip for basically any rowing machine, I'm pulling to my belly button. So right there. But if I do overhand, I'm going to pull a lot higher. Just because I want to work more on my upper back. And it makes it a little bit harder as well. Test out that angle, see how it looks. First heavy set here, guys. Overhand, I'm looking to get at least 8 on this first set. First set with the stack should be pretty heavy. You know, if I was doing an underhand grip, it probably wouldn't be too bad, but overhand grip, it's gonna be a grind. Top set, I wanna get a minimum of 6. Hopefully 8 though, maybe more. Probably a little bit more swing than I needed or should have used, but not a bad top set. Top set didn't feel great on the elbow. Bringing you guys closer just because I don't want to be in the way of somebody trying to work out. Last set, top set, hopefully 8. Not a bad set. Finished at 6, wanted to get a little bit more, but wasn't getting all the way to, wasn't getting the full contraction, so I stopped it. Okay, so that's basically the strength-based portion. We could do some underhand rows first to continue with the strength work, but the top sets I can feel a little bit in my elbow. So in order just to get the pump, you know, continuing the pump, we're gonna throw in some supersets. Underhand with some pullovers. Taking an extra maybe half second to stretch. I hang out down here, feeling the stretch. So basically all sets for the rest of the workout will be above 8 reps, probably between 8 and 12. Yeah, we're not going to be taking too long of breaks. Maybe like a minute break in between these supersets, and I think probably a total of 3. Who ends with an odd number of reps? Back to it, maybe switch to an underhand grip for the last set. All right, so this is where the stretch is, right? You get the stretch at the top, and obviously, you know, you have the contraction right there, or you try to get the contraction right there. But I feel like you don't really start stretching until you're like right here. And that last part should all be your lats. Yeah, I don't know. I guess right after the contraction you can feel it, but I feel like specifically the last part of the stretch, so like right here, that, I feel like the best part of the exercise. Also, one more thing, if you guys aren't feeling it, try or think about bringing your elbows out when you're doing it, like when you're stretching in particular. One more. Staying with the overhand grip. Oh, it's all yours. I want the inside of my elbows pointing down when I'm doing this. I don't know, something I just kind of noticed when I was doing it. It's gonna be the most fun part of the workout for me. Already have a pretty good pump going from doing the supersets. Already hit the strength training based portion of the workout. And now this, we're just gonna get a good pump going, okay? I don't know how many sets we're gonna do here. Starting with 3 plates, we'll see how heavy it feels. And then possibly some supersets with the machine next to me. But for now, let's get going. Starting with an inside grip. I noticed from editing the videos that whenever I do an inside grip on this, so like a close grip, I'm always pulling a little bit more in front of me with my elbows. And if I go to a wide grip, that's when I'm switching to like pulling more out with my elbows. Maybe something to think about. So to show you guys what I mean, when I take this grip right here on the inside, I'm pulling more in front of me with my elbows. And then if I go outside, all the way out here, that's when I feel like I'm pulling more into my sides. I'm not gonna take too long of a break, probably like a minute to 2 minute break. We're gonna do 1 set wide, and then probably I think supersets after this. All right, we're gonna drop it, do a set with 2. Supersets, back to back. Well, actually this is a drop set, but this drop set is gonna be turned into a superset. Just wait on it. And everybody knows at the end of every back movement, okay, regardless of what back movement you're doing, to get the contraction, puff out your chest a little bit at the end. This is the superset I was talking about. Nothing too heavy though. We only have 2 plates on here, and we're just gonna do some holds, pauses, whatever you want to call them.
One of the most important things of doing any rowing machine is dipping your shoulders. So whether you're doing single arm or bilateral, it doesn't really matter, okay? Regardless of the row you're doing, in order to get the stretch, like I'm sitting parallel right now, just dip the shoulder forward and stretch the lat. And when you're coming back, like I see people, oftentimes they want to turn like their entire body in order to get the squeeze. I don't really like that. I'm not saying it's bad. Like maybe if I was to go real light, I would do that, but I don't know. For the most part, I'm trying to keep my shoulders basically parallel to this guy, the chest rest. When I'm finishing, when I'm dipping, a little bit of a different story. One more superset. We're gonna do rows again. I'm gonna drop the seat a little bit, try to get a higher contraction, and then we'll do the last set of pull downs. At the end of my back days, I like to do one heavy movement for biceps. Sometimes two if I'm feeling frisky, but with my elbow not feeling that great, you know, not back to 100% yet, I don't really want to go too heavy on biceps. So maybe a little bit of light bicep work, focusing on the peak of the bicep after this. Let's get through this set though, okay? Maybe throw some single arms in at the end. Oh. I get to the point of the pause reps where I just want to rip the fucking weight. Throw a 25 on for the last set. You know, I want to make it difficult. Oh, yeah. I feel good. What biceps do we want to do? I don't know. All right, guys, more than likely this is how we're going to finish the workout. Favorite bicep exercise, but particularly working on the peak as well, right? Ooh. Ah. Trying to keep the pace of the reps the same throughout the number of reps that I'm doing. I don't really care how many reps that I'm getting. I really just focus time under tension for these. But also, if you're ever getting tired, just take your other arm that's not working, grab your forearm, grab your wrist. And it's just an easy way to spot yourself. A good way to get to progressive overload. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. 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 Ah, that feels good. I'll give you guys a different angle. And this is what I'm stretching every time. That's the only thing I'm focusing on. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Oh my God. Hitting biceps after hitting back is quite difficult. And surprisingly, like, I figured these would feel worse on my elbows. Like, this doesn't feel that bad at all. Feels fucking great on the biceps though. Ooh. 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 Oh my God. Feels good. We're gonna do one more set. We'll go pretty light. Last one. Ah. Ah. Probably not a long enough break there. Whew. But God, I can feel it, you know? And also one more thing to maybe emphasize this squeeze a little bit is I like to think about bringing my pinky to the outside of my shoulder when I'm getting the contraction. You know, just thinking about it. It doesn't have to, like, you don't have to actually bring it over there, but just like, I don't know, being aware of it at least. And the stretch, you know, guys, the stretch is easy, okay? And if you want a deeper stretch, just dangle the dumbbell. So like, you can obviously move your wrist, right? Just let the dumbbell fall completely into your fingertips. Stretch at the bottom, and then go back. Ah. And don't focus on the number of reps that you're getting. You know, obviously you have it in the back of your mind, right? Like, I know how many I'm gonna get, but focus on the mind-muscle connection. Ah. Ah. After getting a bicep pump, I feel like I always want to go to these, so that's how we'll finish. Tucking the elbows into the lats. Focusing on these squeeze the entire time. There's the workout. Sauna.
So, what a workout. Just did 20 minutes in the steam room, 40 minutes in the sauna, feeling good. And I always feel good after I'm done working out. I always feel great after working out. Maybe not great, it might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but better than when I went into the gym, right? Pretty good back day. The top set for the rows, like, started tweaking with my elbow a little bit, so it didn't go as heavy as I would have liked, but you know, overall not a bad workout. Certainly got a pump towards the end of it. And then sauna and steam room. Can't ask for much more. And leaving the gym, it is 4:30 right now, so really not too late. Beautiful day. So far for protein, so I don't really track my macros, but I have I keep a decent idea of how much protein I get every day. And right now I'm at 100 grams, give or take like 10. But yeah, so the only thing we got to focus on for the rest of the day in terms of nutrition is getting roughly another 100 grams of protein in. Shouldn't be too hard. Got to go get some gas right now, then heading home, gonna make some dinner. Probably wait a little bit actually. Maybe just do like a little protein shake in the meantime. I don't think everybody needs to lift weights, right? Like maybe if you're trying to change your physique, but just like exercising in general, whatever you want to do is like, go do your thing, okay? Whether you want to get on a treadmill, run outside, lift some weights, go do CrossFit, go do something, go do anything, because anything is better than nothing. So whatever you're doing, you know, stay after it, stay getting after it. And basically middle of the Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good one. So last week was the first week that I've not uploaded an arm day. And so I was just thinking, like, gotta hit it this week. So I posted a video Monday. I'll post this video tonight. And then I'll be seeing you guys Friday. It's time to down this guy. How fast do you think I can drink this? 30 grams of protein. If I could do this 7 times in a row, I'd have 210 grams of protein in the body. 7, so let's multiply this by 7, see how fast I could realistically do it. Seven of those. I feel like I could easily do it, to be honest. But, so that's what we got, 30 grams of protein down the hatch. And then we'll make dinner here in a little bit. I'm going to start editing the video, hop in the shower first. That's what's up. So, boys, let me shut this real quick, okay? All right, let me show you guys what I got for the last meal of the day, okay? I've had so much chicken, you guys have no idea. And I've already been munching on it. Not too much left. I've probably like 50, maybe 60 grams of protein in there. And then we're going with some oatmeal. Bang, peaches and cream, a little weird flavor. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what I was having. Probably upload this video tonight, and I'll see you guys Friday. Hope you guys had a good one.